Hello and welcome back. This is going to be a 200 word per minute literary dictation, Gaining a Leash on Life, Part 19. We will begin now. More than just things. It has been said that immortality lies not in the things you leave behind, but in the people your life has touched. So each of the above suggested activities are but a beginning to your marking. They are only the first steps towards leaving your legacy and creating your immortality. Real immortality, real legacy, comes not from the what we leave behind, but from the who we have touched. Now is a good time to revisit, by way of reflection and memory, all who have joined with you in your journey. Remember the many who have traveled at least part of the way. Remember those who made their mark on you, those whose presence in your life left you better for it. A teacher, a coach, a family member, or mentor. Remember them. Remember what they mean to you, how they have helped give form to you, and then tell them. Tell these others of their import in your life, and in so doing, help continue their legacy while at the same time beginning your own. Remember those who sought your counsel, your support, or simply your companionship at a time when each of these were needed. It is in their hearts that your mark has become indelible. Remember them, and again reach out to them and ask them how you have impacted their life. Share how important they are in yours. Thank them for the privilege of being part of their journey. Asserting your presence is ongoing. Marking is not just about yesterday. Look about you. Who is it that now walks with you and joins you in this phase of your journey? Who is it that follows? A brother or a sister, a younger friend, a niece or nephew, your own son or daughter? What is it that you wish them to know and remember about you? By what do you want to be remembered? Will it be a smile, a hug, your availability, your frequent words of support and encouragement? Whatever it is, reach out and make contact. Send a card, an email, or a letter to them explaining what they have given to you and your life and offering them that which is yours to share. Perhaps you are fortunate to have or will have achieved much, acquired much, and have many things to point out to as a sign of your success. But all of these will perish. All of these markings will fade. Just as surely will the tide rise and wash away the markings of those who walked on the beach. However, touching another's heart is what poems are written about, why lyrics are sung, and stories passed down from generation to generation. Make a commitment to live your life in a way that it becomes a poem, a song, a story of a life celebrated. Commit to sharing you and not simply yours, and in so doing, touch the lives and the hearts of others. Now that's a mark, one that will live on well after you are gone. Dogma 13, the dogma of love. I talk to him when I'm lonesome, and I'm sure he understands, when he looks at me so attentively and gently licks my hands. Then he rubs his nose on my untailored clothes, but never I say not. For the good Lord knows I can buy more clothes, but never a friend like that. It's hard to withdraw from Bud, either through anger, self-absorption, or any other such barrier to love. He won't let you. Yes, the pants were just cleaned, and his nose still had the remnants of burying that bone, but all he wants is to touch and to be touched. All he wants is to share himself. All he wants is to love. Sharing self, sharing love, even when it comes at the cost of another cleaning bill, is wonderful. But loving is more than just wonderful. It is essential. In his book, Teachings on Love, Thich Nhat Hanh writes, without love, life is impossible. Each of us has a calling to love. It is innate. It is a calling that is not restricted to that one special person or soulmate, but is meant to be the calling to a way of life, a way of living, a way of being. This is a lesson that our four-legged friends appear to have learned. I think dogs are the most amazing creatures. They give unconditional love. For me, they are the role model of being alive. Role models for unconditional loving, role models for being alive. Wow, quite a statement. Yet, my own experience with one grand master of loving, Bud, certainly affirms Gilda's observation, at least for me, but most certainly gives me so many signs of his love. He does not ration it out nor distribute it to me only at those times or on those occasions where I've done something special for him. Further, his love is not contingent on my feeding him, patting him, or providing him with treats. In fact, not only doesn't he make his love contingent on what I do for him, it is not even restricted to me. He is just as loving to others he has come to know. It is a special way of being unconditionally loving. So what is this unconditional loving that seems to be so deeply needed and yet so oftentimes absent? Is it that which is portrayed so passionately in story and song? Is it that which is reflected in Hallmark cards? This unconditional love is not tied to occasion or conditions. It is a love that is not just of body or of mind. It is a love that is of the spirit and being. It is an overwhelming sense of connectedness and a subsequent valuing of that connectedness. It is the valuing of another not because of what that other has, money, prestige, beauty, or does, achieves, supports, encourages, but valuing and prizing of another regardless of these conditions and embracing them just because they are in your life. That's the end of part 19. We'll move into part 20, and I'll see you on the next one.